Hello, everyone. It is me, Violet Chachki.
And we got Mik.
And you are watching another thrilling episode, Fashion Photo
Review. This week we are going to be tooting and booting the looks from the main stage of All Stars Season 7 of...
How exciting that we get 2 episodes in one night. Isn't that good?
You don't get into acting.
No, I love a double premiere.
Me too.
I love double stuffed. I love double penetration.
Me too.
I like 2. I like duality, Gemini, 2 things, 2 premieres. This week's runway theme is Pleather on the runway.
I love like a vague category like pleather because you can literally do whatever you want in the entire world.
What would you do?
Whatever I wanted.
I mean, I would do what I always do, a corset. Big surprise. Groundbreaking corsets for Drag Race.
Violet Chachki. Groundbreaking.
I think we're gonna see probably some cat suits, probably a leotard or 2.
I would say.
Maybe a gown. I feel like someone will do like leggings and a leather jacket and do like Danny Zuko or something.
I'm sure we'll see some bondagey.
So let's get right into it. Let's judge these hoes.
Bring on the girls!
Category is Pleather Principle.
Up first, we have Monet Exchange.
Oh!
I love the color that she made it in.
Obviously, heavily, I'm not even gonna say inspired. It's
a
literally a Schiaparelli knockoff, but it's really well done. I mean, the bustier, the bodice, looks like the real thing. It almost looks like they painted the highlights on it, which I appreciate. But I am a stickler for knockoffs. I really don't like that. But this is really well done. I'm so torn, God, because it's really well done. But I just want something original.
I am gonna toot it. I love it.
It's a knockoff toot.
Up next, we have Evie Oddly.
This isn't pleather though, this is vinyl. When I hear pleather, I don't think vinyl.
I know, I didn't even think about vinyl being in that family.
Not at all.
Said that.
No one thinks this is leather, which is what pleather is supposed to be. You know, it's supposed to be like the vegan leather. Yeah. To me, this is not vegan leather at all. This is just vinyl.
She's wearing a platform. I don't care.
I don't like this look.
Is. Yeah,
I don't care.
I would love like a cinch and something in this. The little like, it's almost like drawstring shorts it's supposed to be or something.
And what is this like black neckline, like wrinkly thing? I don't know the reference. I'm not into anime stuff. I think it's really cool that like she's bringing anime to the main stage. I just think it could have been done better. There's a thread hanging off. This is all wrinkled and buckly. It's a flat shoe. It's a big boot for me.
Boot.
Up next, we have Raja.
Yes.
I love that she went for a print.
Me too. I like the sleeve, like the arm being tight.
Yeah,
the same pattern.
I think the red coat is a fabulous piece.
The coat's everything.
Everything else, though, I'm a little confused on. Is it supposed to like she has a tongue on her crotch?
I don't know.
I do like the corseting detail.
Yeah, the way it's cut and like the pattern.
Maybe there was
gorgeous.
Like should be boning in it, like it rippling on the side there. For some reason really bothers me.
I mean, not
like
for some reason.
That should be boned.
100%.
Don't you think?
100%.
And then I don't know if a fascinator was like the right headgear for this. The jacket is stunning and gorgeous. I think the jacket alone could have been the look.
Oh my God, the jacket alone, I need that jacket.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I literally actually am obsessed with how it's tight with all the stuff going around it. I don't know about that panty thing.
I don't know about
I really like the like lacing though right there. That's like really cute. And I like the shape of the blue. Then introducing those feathers like that.
Yeah, the feathers out of nowhere. I'm just like, what is this?
They're pink and yellow.
Just take the hat off 100%.
And the stone tight with all the lacing
over
going
the stone.
on.
I don't think stones are needed for this look. It's like feathers, stones, pink triangle,
and then it's not like a nameplate
lacing, nameplate necklace, mullet, gray wig. Just give me the hair, coat, belt, done. Maybe we're overthinking it. Maybe she's just fabulous. I don't know.
She's fabulous, and I do like how she's selling it.
But I like that she did pattern. Like I like the idea of introducing like a snake pleather.
The feathers, it's like, why are you introducing pink and yellow right now?
Yeah, why are pink and yellow feathers? I also think that Raja is in a new era of her style, and I just like don't fully understand it yet. You know what I mean? Like there's like this, the first look we looked at, and then this look are definitely like a new era for her. I'm gonna boot it.
Unfortunately, I have to boot this. Next to the stage, you have Trinity The Tuck.
Interesting.
A little pastel diva.
So the vibe is
Like a
pastel puffer jacket 80s with the hair? I don't get it. This silhouette is killing me. The seam in the front of the legging is interessante.
It's weird because it's just so not her to me.
Ooh, the top seam is killing me.
This roll right here is absolutely
No, like putting
shocking.
just two, like first of all, rule of thirds. Second of all, just two, it looks like you have a giant saggy.
Yeah, smaller to bigger or something, like give you the
Like the
body.
waist, yeah. I do like the colors. I like pastels. I think pastels are fun. I don't necessarily know if the hair needs to match. Like I don't need every single thing to be a pastel. It's
mean-
unexpected for her
Yeah, but
in a bad way. I was thinking she was gonna come out in something like the body. Her nails match. I like the nails. It
Ooh,
needed
alone.
boots, and it's getting a boot.
honey, boot, yeah. Next up, we have the Vivienne.
Love.
She's giving like crazy proportions. I think it's fun.
Just red pleather. Like it doesn't
And that's, like,
have
a very-
feathers and this and that and rhinestones and pageant jewelry. It's just like,
It looks like curtains almost. So then like the tight glove. Oh, and she didn't do a nail glove for me. I love it. So she cut it and put nails on, I live. And then she cinched it with a belt that's separate than the skirt.
it also looks expensive to me. Like there's,
I think
and this
so
is a
too.
custom boot. You know what I mean?
Custom.
You can see the zipper. You can tell that's not just like a
Yeah, it like mirrors.
stockings shoved into a shoe. I think it's definitely the best look we've seen so far. If I had to really get nitpicky about just personal preferences,
Please.
I would make this skirt like 3 or 4 inches shorter,
And
almost like her.
fit.
I would make it almost like a micro mini with like a little matching panty. And then I just don't really care for a platform shoe, but they're very in right now.
I think the shoulders, the shoe,
the
everything's
squareness,
squared and
yeah.
like chunky. Literally all fits together and is in the same family. And I
But
literally
it still
love how
has
she
that nice V in the middle, which keeps it long.
did. Yeah, and then you have that little peekaboo. I definitely agree about a little more skin because you need that skin down there, but it looks amazing. Definitely, you're right, the best one we've seen so far.
Definitely the best one we've seen so far. I'm gonna give this a boot. Oh. I needed 2.
Def 2. Next up, we have Jinkx Monsoon.
Okay.
You know what? I do love a bustle. This literally looks like Katya's swim outfit.
It's the same color story
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
fun.
It's also like we just saw her do sort of a period looking
I know.
outfit.
I know, and this is very like that. It's like the bustle and the little buttons and like everything is very what she was going for.
And she's very much so a theatrical person. So it'd be stupid for us to expect like not this, I guess. It just means very theater, very costumey.
I really do love that she's so like, I'm a ginger.
No, I
'Cause
love that.
I think it's Jinkx, bitch. I think she literally hit all the little like details that are this era, and I like the length of the sleeves.
It almost reminds me of like the duct tape, like prom dresses. So the bodice is very square, the square neck, which is very period. But it's almost like the pink needs to come in, so it creates like a triangle.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like right now, it goes from her bust just straight down.
Yeah, and
whereas,
even if
like,
you took the neckline out too and like brought it in.
yeah, even if the neckline was like a sweetheart and then the pink was like
Yeah.
to a V, I just think that would really help with the illusion.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that, but I do like the button detailing. I think it is cool doing like a period piece in pleather. I like that.
Yep.
And it is very her. So I think she hit the mark. It's very Jinkx, and I'm gonna toot it.
I'm gonna give it a soft toot.
Next up, we have Jaida Essence Hall.
Oh.
I love it.
No, I like this.
Matrix Diva Lish. Oh, I love the hair. She literally looks like she's right out of the Matrix. And that's the Matrix that I was looking for in the new movie. I wanted that fashion.
The
What
line.
the is that fabric on the pants?
It's like a maroon.
That's in with black, like, or it's just like reflecting,
and
like
she has the croc on the top.
the croc. I'm a such
you know what
a
it reminds me of is
croc whore.
Laquan Smith.
100%.
Fashion.
She's giving us skin in all the right places. The asymmetry is killing me. The eyebrow little cutout
ding right there.
the glasses, the hair. Like that hair is
Turning it like this, even the mug here is
the
sitting.
lip matches everything perfect.
She understood the assignment.
100%.
It feels like fashion. It feels referential without being a copy of something.
Oh, honey, I can go back now. I need croc all over my
It
body.
also feels fresh.
This is literally.
And it also doesn't feel try hard.
If I saw that bitch at the club, I would freak the fuck out. I'd be like,
Even just
oh
the top.
my God.
Just the top on its own, I bet is gorgeous.
The buckles are
fashion.
giving me that like raver 90s buckle situation. Like
Also,
it's
just the lining is
the
beautiful.
lining is that
Like-
thick ass satin. The way that there's a built-in corset in the pants, kill me.
Nice. Her body looks correct.
Oh my God, this look actually just revived me. Like I feel great.
It's definitely a 2.
Two,
Up next, we have Shea Coulee.
yes, giving us a Catwoman fantasy.
It's a lot of references.
I know, so random references too together.
Just pick 3 out of a hat. Bubblegum Basquiat. Catwoman.
Oh my God. She gave Raja toe before Raja did.
I like the drawing, the Basquiat. I just don't understand why Catwoman. And like something's wrong about the proportions of the breasts.
Yeah, they're like in.
They're like 2, they need to be, like there needs to be separation here.
But I do like the color against her skin. I think it is really cool to draw on the pleather.
I agree.
When you're in the leathery, vinyl-y thing, Catwoman does always kind of like come to mind. So I do think it's fun.
I also can sort of tell that, see how there's all the holes on the boots and there's all the holes on the corset? I think it was supposed to be laced
Didn't fit.
and then it didn't fit, which would have been cool. I just think this probably needed some more fittings. I also don't really know what's going on the face. And if I'm doing something that involves some sort of mask or headpiece, like I always want this thing around my face to be the most detailed, and like something's going on here where like pieces are being stretched and then not stretched and there's seams and stitching coming apart and it's not perfectly symmetrical. It's not, this face mask looks sloppy to me. And if it was me, I would have just been like, well, this isn't working and taken that off. Because you don't want something sloppy around your face.
The outfit would have worked without being a cat.
It doesn't need to be
That's
a
the only part
Catwoman.
that really gives cat.
Yeah, and you could just have a whip, it'd be fine.
That little baby pink against her skin tone is giving
The color is great.
giving it to me.
And the drawing on it, I think, is really cool and
So
interesting.
cool.
And obviously it's one of a kind, which is nice.
And I love like the colors in the whip. Like the whip looks expensive as hell.
I have that whip. I have it in red.
Oh no.
It's a real whip. No, it's definitely a real whip.
The mask is a hard one. I don't know. I like the colors. It is kind of asymmetrical in the top.
No, it's really, like, you don't want something that makes your face look asymmetrical.
I kind of like how the brow, like she's giving this like villainy thing, and the brow is kind of like mirroring the shape of the mask.
I like the concept. I think the execution is lacking. It's a soft boot for me.
I think I love it. It just required like a few more fittings, but I'm gonna toot it because I think she looks hot and I like it. Chandelier. Pastels. Ooh, apparently you guys thought pleather. You thought pastel?
Michelin Man zip tie.
In pastel colors.
Pastels, though.
Easter brunch, anyone? Easter eggs.
Period
Cotton
piece
candy.
pastels.
Our top 2 of the week is
the
Jaida.
Vivienne.
What the
You're allowed to have your opinion, your wrong opinion.
Miss Chachki.
Jaida's is gorgeous and she's stunning, and what's definitely hard.
What's setting the Vivienne over the edge to you?
I would probably wear the Viviennes with some alterations. For me, Jaida's is a bit expected. When you think of pleather in fashion, the Matrix is an obvious, it's in the zeitgeist. And then
the
Vivienne was
spirit
a
of the
bit,
times of pleather is Matrix.
a bit unexpected.
Fine. Tie.
Actually, it was a good one. I think there were some really good hits and some really good misses.
Yeah, which I love when that happens. So thank you so
Polarizing.
much for doing both of those things.
We'll be tuning in next week, right there on VH1.
If you are outside of the US, Canada, or Australia, make sure you subscribe to Wow Presents Plus so you can watch it there. Isn't that fun?
So fun.
I love that. So go subscribe and we will see you next week. We cannot wait to boot some more. So you see there. Bye, Gorge.